Hiya, as in higher vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. It's time for us to read our daily affirmations for the inner child. In this reading, I was guided to use two different oracle decks. So we'll have an Archangel Animal, and then we'll also have from our Green Witch deck, we'll pull an oracle card from there to see what happens. Today's April 15th. If today's your birthday, I highly recommend you check out the birthday reading that I do. I do a birthday reading every day and give some guidance and insight. It was very good today and really tapped into the sacral plexus chakra, which is more of the orange color. So any orange color crystal or stone, coral, this is carnelian, amber will work. I believe tiger's eye will even work. This is coral. You can't really see all that. I wish you could see all that beautiful light on that's crystals just shining. Okay, April 15th. Look at that. It's all about spirituality. I am healing from the inside out. As a child of an alcoholic, I tend to view God in the same way I viewed my parents, as violent, capricious. I'm not sure of that word, what that means, but violent, critical, and judgmental. I grew up with the notion that I had to do a lot of begging and praying just to be heard. I truly believed that if I was not perfect, I would be punished. I grew up spiritually bankrupt. I experienced a vast emptiness that cried to be filled up. In my desperation, I turned to food, drugs, sex, and relationships to provide me with a sense of completeness. After years of pain, I realized that there was no quick fix. Today, I realize that codependency is, in part, a spiritual illness that needs to be healed from the inside out. In recovery, I find spirituality stems from self-love. As I learn to reparent my inner child, I slowly begin to experience the godlike qualities of joy, beauty, freedom, and unconditional love. Now I have faith that I am well on my way to wholesomeness. Oh, it says wholeness, but I said wholesomeness. So both work hand in hand, and they're both really pleasant and a good visualization if you can give that self to your, if you can give that to your third eye. All right. And we do have Archangel Mary here, which is showing third eye. We have amethyst. This is also embracing you to open your and expand your third eye. It's all about spirituality and having your own spirituality. I really enjoy this part where it says, spirituality stems from self-love. That couldn't be more true. It really does. It has a lot to do with your own love for yourself. That's part of tapping into your inner child. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this message is for us with the Archangel. And if I get any other messages here. What do you have about spirituality? Okay, so you're being asked to create an altar for yourself. It's for you to go to have meditations, to be at peace with one. You want to put this in a low traffic area, perhaps something that only you can, a space where only your energy exists and your spirit guides or your ancestral realm. Okay, I'm being asked to share that with you, to go ahead and do that. This is the card we have today. Wow, look at that. Dove. So the altar that you're going to create, you want to create this space. It doesn't have to be big, fancy, none of that. It just needs to be a space where you go to meditate. It can even be on the ground, somewhere in the corner of your home. But it's something that's sacred and special to you. It's something that it's the space where you go to for your meditation, for your silence, for your solace, your solitude, to meditate. And also this space is for you to also show your thanks to your sources, your spirit guides, your ancestors, God, the higher power, the universe, whoever it is that you are feeling the energy of or honing in at that time. It's a space where you go, you make things and you place them on this altar to show your appreciation for them. And these are things you make with your hands. You do not make this by going and buying anything. You may collect some things or forage stuff from the woods and to make something there and build something up to gift to show your appreciation for what spirit guides, ancestors, and your spirit team does for you, okay? So here we have dove. Spread messages of peace and harmony. Have you seen a dove recently? Maybe perhaps you have mourning doves around your house. They sound like owls, but they're really mourning doves. They're gray. They kind of look like a pigeon, which is part of the dove family, but they are mourning, and not like mourning as in good morning, rising, the sun rising. This is no mourning as in grief, loss. So they do come around when we're grieving as well. It's important to know that that's something you're drawing in, and you could be perhaps, if you, this is a journey you've been on for a while, someone is experiencing this at this time. And it is okay. It could be grieving a loss of the old part of yourself, of who you used to be. You can still grieve that, even though you're wanting to shed that and let that go, and you are doing that. It's been a part of you for so long that you're really, really grieving it, and it's kind of like you don't know who you are yet, and that could give a sense of, anxiety or the unknown. Okay, but Spirit is really wanting me to tell you that it is okay. You are okay. This is part of the journey and the process, and you are supposed to go through this, okay? So keep that in mind, and maybe if you know where doves are, go watch some doves today if you're able to do that. I know when I was in Hawaii, doves greeted us every morning when we woke up at the hotel we were staying in. Every morning I would look out the window and see doves there, and it was one of the most beautiful, pleasant experiences ever. Doves are actually very dear to my heart, and because they do bring about peace. Okay? Call upon Archangel Bakbi. Archangel Bakbi oversees all of the birds, the goddess of the birds, or god of the birds, and an angel of the birds. So call upon Bakbi to assist you with this, because doves may not be the only birds that you're seeing and sending you messages at this time. There are so many, all birds carry energy with them, just like all humans carry energy, okay? So there's an energy there for you, and it's something for you to tap into and learn about. The next bird that you see or that you connect with, look that bird up. Look up what bird. For instance, you see a crow. Look up the crow spiritual meaning. Subscribe to my channel, like my video. I actually pull a spirit animal every day. I do a short reading with the spirit animal every day, and it may be one that you've seen. I've recently, eagles have been popping up quite a bit, so maybe perhaps that's the energy that you're holding as well. But just try to give yourself a sense of meaning, and if whatever you're thinking of at that time, there could be a message for you inside of that. Sometimes they just come and they're cleaning us. Vultures are really good about that. If you see a lot of vultures in your yard or around you, wherever you go, they're cleansing your soul, okay? They are a very important part of our lives, because without them, we probably wouldn't exist. They clean up a lot of diseases by eating and the decayed carcasses off of the roads for us. They're not very pleasant to look at, but they're a big part of why we are able to live here on earth. And it's really best if we see them in a different perspective and light, and send love to them, because they're always cleansing us and the world, okay? Let's pull from the Green Witch Tarot. Okay, do we have any witches out there? Share in the comments below. Drop a witch emoji or share what makes you a witch below. This one's it. Oh, okay. I did this yesterday too. I was shuffling upside down with these and everything. The Goddess of the Woods. The Goddess of the Woods. Here you are in your own unique self. And you're sharing. Look at this. You have a serpent right here too. Someone's working on letting go of that old skin, that old programmed ways. Some of you, again, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates with you, leave behind for others what doesn't. But yes, there is someone here that's watching this that's already have been working on this, and it's important for you to, you're feeling in that unknown state like we talked about. But for others, there's at least one of you out there that's just now starting this process of working with the year of the serpent. Maybe you've just discovered, oh, it's time for us to let go of those old programmed ways that either we were just taught and raised and didn't really question, or we questioned and were scolded for questioning or shamed. You've really started to work and release that shame and that guilt, and really take your own life into your own hands. You started to grab the wheel. You're on the horse now, and it's time for you to grab those reins and guide the horse and yourself in the direction that you want to go and the path that you'd like to follow. With that being said, the serpent is all about your feminine wisdom and energy, and bringing it into balance, because maybe perhaps you carry a lot of masculine energy. Someone out there does. That's definitely a message that I'm sharing by being a light and guided here to share this message with you. Okay. Woods, this is asking you to help you advance and to get faster results. It's going to be wise if you go out into the woods, take a hike, go to the park for the day. Maybe not even for the day, just take like 20 minutes out of your day and go hiking and walk around a park, an atmosphere where there's a lot of trees, plants, nature. Be surrounded by nature and the trees, and start to feel them differently, see them differently. Expand your mindset of how you normally think and see everything as, like, oh, okay, that's a tree. Whoop-de-whoop. You see a million trees a day. Find out what type of tree it is. Use an app on your phone. Take a picture of the bark, find out what tree that is, and why is that tree special, because that could be a tree that you really, really love to sit by or be under or near when you were a kid, and it's something that has been blocked from your memory until then. Okay? Someone needs to do this. This could also mean that you know exactly how to handle being in the woods. You may have even lived in the woods, and you're a complete goddess of the woods. You can forage and name anything, any plant that grows wild, any tree bark that's medicinal. You're very capable and well skilled and have held a lot of knowledge on this. And this could be an opportunity for you to start to actually work with, to share, start to practice how you can be a teacher and leader. We are in the season of Aries right now, and Aries is all about being a leader, being a dominant, not dominant, but embracing your ability, the skills that you have, sharing that with the world in a way that can help you. People will look up to you for this information and knowledge. It's not to be held and kept inside for you to take with you to your deathbed. It is meant for you to share and skill other people, teach others how they can use it. Okay. All right, let's look in the guidebook to see what this message is, because I am being guided to see what the goddess of the woods has for us in the book, because there's something here that I believe is meant for you to hear. So let me grab this. We've got the green witch. And I wish that these cards were in a better order, but they just simply are not. There is no alphabetical way. Okay, the goddess of the woods is slippery. She changes shape. She may be the road disappearing through the branches, the red and white mushroom peeping out from the fir wood, the old lady picking nettles, or the full moon. We just had a pink full moon on the 12th of April. So perhaps you were able to purge a lot then and let go. That's wonderful. Do you feel lighter, like not as heavy or dense within yourself? That's an affirmation for you if you have. She reminds us of Artemis, the goddess of hunting and the moon, aiming her arrows and teaching you to concentrate on what you want to achieve. If you pick this card, the question you pose regards your ability of planning and organizing a precise, safe action. Choose your arrows wisely. So this really goes hand in hand with what I was explaining to you about, practicing your ability to share, plan and organize how you can be a teacher for others and share the knowledge that you have with others. Practice it first, because you're new. You could be new at this. I'm feeling that there's a lot of new energy with this, that this is something that you haven't really thought of, or maybe you didn't feel that you were capable of it. But it's time for you to embrace your sacral chakra, which is the space, your navel, below your navel. Okay, it's your lower abdomen area. Grab yourself an orange crystal and meditate with it on that space. Okay, this is the message I have for you today. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share in the comments below what part resonated for you, how it meant to you, what your spirituality base is. And until next time, have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.